Every day, the La Crosse County Dispatch Center gets about more than 70 911 calls, and about 80% of those are made from cell phones.
And while you'd think it would be easier for dispatchers to locate cell phone callers, it's not usually the case. News 8's Keely Arthur joins us now with more.
Mike and Lisa, that's because the 911 system was created with landlines in mind. When you call from a landline, it will transmit your location instantly over a hardwired connection. With cell phones, it's much more complicated because 911 centers don't automatically connect with the phone's GPS.
When paramedic Paul Scheckelman gets called out to an emergency, he gets there as quickly as possible.
And time is everything.
Because it can mean the difference between life or death.
There's definitely been incidences where, time completely changes the outcome that a patient will have.
However, no matter how fast Scheckelman would like to get there, he says technology can slow him down.
In a day where Facebook and Twitter and every other deal on your cell phone knows exactly where you are and even what part of the building you're in, I definitely think they can make steps to figure out how making a 911 call can mirror certain things.
56% of our wireless calls, we get location on 56%, but the location isn't always guaranteed to be accurate.
911, what is the address to the emergency?
When a person dials 911 from a cell phone, the call usually goes into something called Phase 1 at the dispatch center.
Phase 1 indicates what the tower it came from and also what the telephone number is, the callback number, if you will.
But it won't give the caller's location, so Phase 2 is activated.
114, 111, trouble with party.
Dispatchers will transmit a digital request to the wireless network asking for the phone's location, but the network usually can't pinpoint the exact spot of the caller.
It could be anywhere between 50 to 300 meters away. Realistically, when we get that location information, it's a starting point from where to look for someone.
Scheckelman says he wishes cell phones could deliver as much speed and accuracy as he tries to give on the job.
The technology is there, it just needs to be implemented, and sooner rather than later.
Being put into place to make the situation better, but there is still a long way to go. The FCC is working with cell phone carriers on rules that would require towers to deliver accurate location data for 40% of cell calls by 2017 and then 80% of calls by 2021.
All right, thank you, Keely. La Crosse County's ability to track a cell phone location was up 5% in 2014 from 2013.